In this video, we will show you how we turned an old industrial area and a river into a vibrant green zone, going through the latest trends for sustainable design. But how do you make a factory so clean it can maintain a park and even a river without polluting them? What does it take to make an industrial area fully carbon-free and even welcome people on its territory?
Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm an architecture graduate and content creator, and in this video, I want to show you a successful project by Arrogant Architects that is currently being constructed. Arrogant Architects is a team of passionate professionals located in Sofia, Bulgaria. But before we get to the project, let's talk about industrial zones. What comes to your mind first? Probably not something very pleasant or beautiful, right? We have been conditioned to perceive industrial areas as unwelcoming, even toxic, ever since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution in the 19th century. Well, you might say a lot of time has passed since then. Conditions, hygiene, and even technologies have improved significantly. There's no doubt about it, but the problem remains the same. Despite the improvements of technologies, industrial areas still produce a huge amounts of CO2. We treat industrial areas basically as dump sites along the highway instead of being a coherent part of the city. So what does it take to transform an industrial area into an industrial park? So now we can talk about our project. It's an example for a green transformation that can be applied anywhere. In our case, it's a production facility in the city of Gabrovo, Bulgaria. The initial facility was in very poor condition, and the riverbank alongside the facility was neglected as well. So we transformed them both into a community park for people to gather and enjoy. At first, there was little to no access to the river, with the main production facility facing it the wrong way. The unusable facilities were removed and the functional ones remastered. This left us with enough space for a community park where people can gather and enjoy nature. We left enough space between the river and the production facility, but it's one thing to leave enough space for you to observe the river, and another thing to actually engage with it. People would like to enjoy the river in the hot summer, so let's help them do this. We placed a raised river wall with green steps covered in grass that allows people to gradually enter the river, step by step. Now, increased engagement is great, but people can't really visit a community park, especially an industrial one, if the factory on it produces gas emissions. We replaced the use of gas emissions by capturing natural thermal energy and using over 500 solar panels. Additionally, excessive heat produced by machinery is used for energy consumption too. But here's a crucial question. How do we create a workspace that truly inspires, that makes you want to go to work? The open plan administration, flooded with natural light and overlooking the revitalized river, is a good start. And we've gone even further with adjustable walls that can be moved to the needs of the working teams. Light tunnels flood the space with natural light, and natural ventilation keeps rooms well ventilated. This is the replacement of the typical mechanical ventilation and mechanical lighting, which consumes huge amounts of energy and leaves a significant carbon footprint. Green facades are basically giant air purifiers, removing over 4 tons of CO2 emissions annually. So, it's high time we turn industrial areas into industrial parks. Let's make them feel part of the natural environment, and let's make industrial areas a coherent part of the city landscape.
Saving the rivers is a noble cause, but can we do the same for the sea? We have another video for an eco-sea village that can save our coastlines.